Good morning, South Florida.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Grab your coffee as we brew up the talk of the day.
From the latest scoop around town
to feel-good stories and messages of hope.
A few jokes and live calling.
Highlighting local businesses.
Discussing hot trends and news stories.
A dash of feel-good nostalgia.
I love those morning cartoons.
Keeping up with upcoming events.
Sometimes trying and delicious foods.
Weekly horoscope updates.
An occasional flying duck.
Some sparkle dust.
Don't forget my bell.
And my wand.
With our brew crew laughing on set.
So grab your coffee, your bagel, donut, or any breakfast as we get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
And don't leave us hanging. Here is a follow. Comment live or call right into the show at 888-994-4995 Studio B.
Whether it's a tip of the day or just to say good morning, we'd love to hear from you.
From Amp Media Production Studio, it's
the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. Freddie, you have to get up. We've got a morning show to do.
Just give me 5 more minutes. Where'd I put my hat?
Come on, Freddie. You don't have time. Get out of bed.
I can never find my hat when I need it.
We'll get the hat at the studio. Let's go. Pour yourself some coffee and get to the studio because it's time for the morning show.
Now, where's my bell?
Welcome to the morning show with Dawn and Freddie S., the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
I have turned into Freddie today.
Morning. Can we zoom in a little bit on this camera, please? Heather and I look like we're in a fourth wall.
No, but we want to see all of you.
All of us. Anyway, morning. Happy Friday, everyone. Wow, what a week it has been. Mm-hmm. I'm impressed. You guys came in, opened up, rocking and rolling. Full set. You even got the TVs working. I had changed the feeds on everything, and we're good to go.
I know we got Quiche opening up today, right?
Mm-hmm. The niche quiche. And
I actually brought a quiche to eat today.
There you go.
It's all coming together.
I love it. It's great.
Everyone have a good week. See what's rolling in. So we started off the morning because Polar Bear asked me how my wand came to be. So I told you the story, the lore behind it. What did you think the backstory was?
I thought it was just a marketing thing.
A genius marketing tactic.
Yeah. But it's so cozy and nice and interesting.
It's kind of become a marketing thing, but that's how it all started. It was just the lore of the wand.
You know what's funny is, you know how you had that light up wand that you were throwing away the other day? My mom has been obsessed with your wand since I started working here. It's like, I want a wand. So I saw that and I was like, oh my gosh, perfect opportunity. I was like, I'll grab it. And I gave it to her that day. She was like, oh my gosh, I love it so much. Then she sent me a picture and she propped it up at work with all of her other light up tchotchkes and stuff like that. And she was like the happiest human being on the planet.
I thought you were gonna say the Brooklyn Cafe shrine or something.
No. When I started working with Freddie, because our creative brain is always out of the box. We wanted to do wands for kids in children's hospitals. So I started looking at it and marketing it. But then there's so many different things. It can't be edible. It can't be something they can swallow. Mm-hmm. Then if you do a plushie, then there's older kids that don't want plushies. So we sort of got away from it. But I'm thinking maybe now we should revisit the wand.
I think you should.
The wand giveaway. That's how we went with the little bells. And our little bells have wands on them. Because it went with Freddie's big bell.
I was going to use this one today.
You can use either one. So maybe we'll re-look into the wands and see. I know, once I found out, though, it was my name in a word jumble, a wand, it just had to stick. It was just like one of those things that the universe said, and here we go.
It's kind of crazy.
It's literally fate.
Right?
It is fate.
It was one of our clients, and they were in this business of helping with people with reading and kids with dyslexia, and it was all about words. And they came in, we had moved from our studio in West Palm to the Beasley Radio, and it was like that first day we're moving our show down here, and he sat on the show and he says, you know what happens? And Dawn DeBook had just given me the new wand that I use all the time with all the Swarovski crystals. The same day they were both on the show, and he says, do you know if you word scramble your name, it spells wand? And then I opened up this beautiful box, and there was my beautiful crystal
divine
wand.
timing.
It was like there was divine timing, divine intervention, and a great marketing plan as well. So that's kind of how my life kind of rolls around and happens. It's all about the magic. Look at Ben on sound.
I was just about to say that. How's it going over there?
Seriously.
Say good morning, guys, on the board.
Good morning. Have a new task.
We have a camera on them?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a new task.
There it is.
And I am digging it.
Okay.
What's your new task?
Alright.
Soundboard.
How's it sounding?
Sounds like a
Sounding good.
soundboard.
Is the soundboard sounding?
Is anyone listening to it?
Yes.
Okay.
We need to get.
How's that sound?
You need to get the headphones to work at some point because it's
I
kind of
know.
silly to not have them.
Totally silly. All right, so we're going to have Savi and Ben work on that after the morning show.
Right.
How to put that together.
Yeah, you got that. You can figure that out.
I know it's kind of nice when you guys problem solve.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, so are we seeing monkeys today? Or are we not going to be
We don't
doing the...
know.
we
Oh,
don't
God.
know?
No.
I'm really
It's not
scared.
monkeys.
We have a different.
A different
little
morning show?
segment. Yeah. So I'm gonna do this one first because this one isn't mine. So we'll get it
Okay.
out the way.
We'll get it out the way. It's crazy.
We should have like a TikTok time
been like
intro
a-
to the
Has
segment.
this been like a
This ain't mine. So just
studio
throw it out.
participation?
All right. Here we go.
Damn, bro.
Where are you going?
I'm going to a different house because you don't want to come in because I want to sleep with you. No.
You're leaving to a different house because I won't let you sleep in our room? See ya. And who are you going to sleep with? You're going to Rudy's house? See ya.
For a sec, I thought the bell was in the video.
Right.
Oh, he.
And you have to ask,
I will
you have to
gladly
ask for
help
help
you.
to leave.
That's crazy. Kids be doing
This
too
is my
much.
favorite part.
Oh my god, it's so dark outside.
Right? And then the screaming.
I don't know. She wasn't very clear.
That's what I thought. Come on in.
That's what I thought.
Amazon? I don't
Did they deliver something from Amazon?
know. No, it wasn't a delivery person. I don't know.
What'd they say?
She wasn't
Maybe
speaking very clearly. She
Wrong place.
said something. I was like, what?
Deborah home.
What the heck?
Stranger.
I don't know. I just told her we were in a show.
Does she have a
Just
pack? Should we
left.
maybe invite her in? Does she have a package for us?
No.
I'm actually waiting for a package
No
from
package.
FedEx.
I don't know.
Let's go see.
Go track her down. Go, go,
I
go.
don't know.
Maybe we need Misha to go discuss to have another language with her. Maybe we need like a translator.
Maybe we need
I don't know
Savia
what
or
language
something.
I
I
don't
know.
speak all languages.
You could ask Juan Carlos.
Ask Juan Carlos what she wants. We're actually waiting for a FedEx
Yeah.
package of Gen X, so I'm
Oh,
hoping
that's already here?
they overnighted it and kept it cold. So I want to make sure that
Oh,
she
yeah,
doesn't
no.
have the Gen X
That would suck.
exactly. So
Not my samples.
I gotta
Please.
make sure we're getting the Gen X samples. Things to do.
But that video was cute. That was
Yeah.
funny.
It
Yeah.
reminds me of when I tried to run away when I was younger.
I think
Didn't get
I think
Run
did we all
away.
try to run away at
Yeah.
some point when we were younger?
No.
Oh. Maybe that's like a I don't know, cuz I tried to.
I tried, yeah.
But
You tried to run away. How far did you guys get?
Not
I don't
far.
think I really even left the house, but I think I wanted to.
Right?
I
It's
think I
like-
planned it. I was like, I'm gonna do
I
this.
had
I'm
all
gonna
my
do that.
Stuff, I had all my stuff packed, and then dinner was called, and I was just like, well, I gotta eat, and then I go to sleep.
I'll eat and then I'll go.
Exactly.
I ran away to my garage, to the garage.
All right. So what did you
Gordon
do? What
ran
did you
away.
pack when you ran away?
Nothing. I didn't pack anything. I just wanted to leave.
He said, I'll find clothes. I'll find food
It's like,
somewhere
how hard is
else.
it to
I ain't gotta worry
survive?
about it.
Come on.
I don't know.
Food's everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
He just needs the clothes he's wearing on
I
his
mean, I
back
just
that
walk
day or
into the
whatever.
store and I get it and I leave. Like, come on.
Yeah, that's the kid.
Oh, so we're
logic,
like
yeah.
shoplifting as a kid.
So that's
for
my
sure.
next question. Anyone ever do shoplifting as a kid?
Yes.
No.
You did.
No.
I'm really not allowed to
I
say.
used to be the king of it because
The king.
because
The king.
It was what's the word? It was condoned by my mom. She was the one who made me do it.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Do you have a
I
mic?
Good relationship with my mom. I haven't talked to her in like 12, 13 years.
That would be because
But-
mom's like go shoplift.
Well, no, she had a
That
lot
seems
of
like-
problems.
Mom is an active.
But that seems like a
That's-
reason.
That's not the show for today.
Let's not unpack
For
that.
this,
Oh, yeah,
my mom would
speak on
have
air.
me, she would have me go and steal a bunch of stuff for her, and then in return, she'd let me take some Pokemon cards. And
Oh,
it
not the
was like-
Pokemon card
You
lore.
stole those too?
Yes,
I was.
but it was extremely well thought out because this was back in the day of like
Extremely
Kmart,
well
and you could
thought out.
like hide tinfoil in your jacket, and it wouldn't make the alarms go off. So she'd have me
Wow.
put stuff with the alarms
worked.
like
Ooh.
within a pound of tinfoil in my
I
jacket.
guess they wouldn't have come up with it.
And then like
If it
we would
worked.
go to
I gotta write
Target and
this
I could
down.
sneak
Give me that
Pokemon
note.
cards.
Wow, so you had a whole plan.
That's
Yeah.
That's
Interesting.
wow.
Pretty
I'm
cool,
gonna set
actually.
All right,
you
so
up
what?
for, like,
Wait, we gotta go back on this topic. So, what are some of the things you would steal? Did you steal the tinfoil, or you would like go in the dressing room and wrap it in tinfoil and then
No,
leave?
we would bring the tinfoil.
Oh,
And
smart,
because
proactive.
I'm like a little kid sitting in a cart or walking around.
They didn't
you know how
second
like
guess it.
jackets have like the little pocket here?
Mm-hmm.
I would just have tinfoil lined in there,
Oh.
and I would be given like things that could beep. I can't really remember. It was a long time ago, but things that could beep, and I would put it in there and then wrap it. Or there'd be times where like she'd hand me jewelry or
Oh,
mascara, like makeup and stuff like that, and I'd just
wrap
walk
it in
out.
tinfoil. Wow.
Unfortunately, that doesn't
Damn.
work
That's
anymore.
crazy.
I have a
They've gotten
story.
sophisticated.
You had a
I was
story?
an accessory to a shoplifting.
You were an accessory.
Yeah,
Oh, so you
I
did
was-
it.
Well, I was like the lookout.
How old were
no.
you?
19.
19.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
how'd
just
that go
confessed
for
to
you?
a crime.
Confess to a crime.
Damn, bro, you going
Was
to
it
jail?
a successful?
You
So much
know,
for being
I
a
was an
cop.
accessory too at some point, but for good reason. But for good reason.
Yeah, I just wanted
I'm not
to
legally allowed to say.
prove to my friend at the time that, you know,
Hypothetically, I'm not legally allowed to
that,
say.
you know what? I have like, I don't want to say a dark side, but I I gotta say,
Okay.
I gotta say,
Betty got a dark side over here.
Getting the Batman.
I see.
I felt a little guilty about it because I was raised, you know, in a very conservative background, very old school.
What'd you steal? Do you remember?
And it was, I think
comic
I think it was coffee. Or
Coffee?
Coffee from Publix. It was
Yeah.
kind of like a dare.
Kind of,
All
but
right,
he
is it-
was doing it for
I'm on
me.
the dark side.
He was doing.
I
it.
shoplift
I
coffee
was
from
coffee and I had
Publix.
no cash, and he said, "I'll do it." I actually tried to convince him not to do it. I really
Guys,
did.
chill.
I really freaking did.
So he stole the
he's
coffee
like,
for you because you wanted coffee.
Yeah.
Someone's dying over here.
He backed out. He
I
backed
didn't do
out.
it. Okay. All right, so we're not admitting to some real true crimes here on the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. Wow. Okay. Anyone else?
Yeah.
We're still hiding in the
I'm
closet. You
I'm
too?
so
Yeah,
like,
well, okay. I never,
Oh,
because
holy
I'm too scared and never wanted to
Yeah.
shoplift ever. But I was at Disney, right, with my friends on a birthday trip, and I got really, really sick, like 103-degree fever, and it was bad, like it was random too. And I was like, I need a thermometer just to like keep checking. We didn't have anything to check my temperature. We went inside. I'm like, oh my gosh, thermometers are really expensive. Why are they so expensive? I don't know, but I did not have the money for that. My friend was like, I got you. Turn away. I said, okay. She opened up the thermometer thing and took out everything we needed, put it in her pocket, and walked out. She's a real one for that. And we're best friends still till this day. But yeah, so I was kind of an accessory, but not really. I was like, Alex, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this.
I'll see you too.
These I just, sorry. I can't. So stupid. I can't breathe. Okay, I'm sorry. The main thing I've ever stolen, other than like snacks and stuff.
other than like snacks and stuff.
We got coffee,
There's more.
thermometers, and snacks in the room. That's what we're stealing in here. Crazy.
I've mainly taken pens. Like I have an obsession with
Oh.
collecting pens.
Okay.
So if I find like a really good pen from like a like a business, I'm like, oh yeah, I was like, oh, these are really nice.
I think people
I'm
are
like,
good with that though.
Really?
That's not shoplifting.
mean,
That's not shoplifting. That's why they're
I mean,
there.
I'm talking about
The
that.
worst
but I'm
part
talking
is
about-
most of
Shoplifting
us
is
are
going
like
up to a GameStop and like pocketing a Switch
no,
game.
most of us are like
Walking
past the
out.
point where this could be like actually troubling. Meanwhile, Ben was doing this like 4 years ago. 5 years ago.
Some coffee.
Yeah, but you were like, you had it down to a science. It was like premeditated for you over there, Gio.
Yeah,
Yeah.
premeditated,
Well,
proactive.
Well, it's, I mean, I'm not the mastermind. I'm like 4 years old.
Yeah, you were
Oh
an
my gosh.
accomplice.
Yeah, I was an
And you remember.
accomplice.
You were the scapegoat.
I was very, very young.
And you remember.
And I remember. I do remember because I remember my
Premeditated
dad
You were
made
an
that
actual
to be
thief, though.
an extreme point in the court case for custody.
Oh,
So,
that.
I mean,
oh,
that'll
okay,
do it.
that
That'll
would
do it.
That would do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Using a
Amongst
trial for
other things,
shoplifting.
but that was one of.
Wow.
Yeah.
You have siblings?
I do have siblings. I have a little brother. And then on my mom's side, I wouldn't know. I don't know. I haven't talked to her in 12 years.
How old's your little brother?
He's 16.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm
Nice.
21, he's
Wait.
16.
How many people have siblings?
At that point, it's younger brother. I think.
a lot
I
of
feel like
almost
16.
everyone in this room.
Everyone have a sibling?
Yeah.
No.
I'm an only
Althea?
child.
They're the only.
No.
Oh
The
my God,
Only
only
child.
children?
Only child couch.
Only child couch.
You guys are both only. All
We
right.
should unpack that.
Yeah. What's it like being one person?
The only
in a
child
family?
All the
syndrome.
expectations are on you, and all the failures are on you too. It's actually pretty fun because I get everything that I want.
I've been
to
friends
be
with an only
honest.
child.
Like
It's the
I have
best
trauma.
every
thing.
time we move anywhere, my room's always the first one that gets packed. My stuff is always the first one that gets put out. My parents attention are always on me for the good and bad. But like, I like it. I used to always want a younger sibling, especially when I was 15, because I was like, imagine a younger sibling that could send to the kitchen to get me food.
So you wanted a servant.
I was the younger sibling. Let's be for real. I was that servant.
I feel like we need to transition on Let's Unpack This.
No,
Please.
You know, like we have in the team.
That'd be
One of
too-
you guys are going to make a transition of Let's Unpack This.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
All right, we're spilling the tea now, I guess.
We spilt the tea.
But
He's been.
Right?
that was like
We got some active
XT.
criminals and some only
Listen, Misha,
children.
let's unpack the only child in Russia. What different?
I stopped wanting a sibling at like age 7. Before I was like,
like, oh, this is a
wouldn't it
life.
be nice to have like a playmate that's always there? But it's great.
There's no
Being an
choice.
only child is awesome. I can't complain literally. Like yeah, it's just like everything is for you.
It's you.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about
Especially
you.
when
my
like your
parents
parents
eventually,
are like
you know,
well off or like middle class or something.
all that goes to me.
Yeah, but now when your parents get old, it's all on you as well.
That's fine.
And also, you can't really. Now you grow up and you can't really deal with not having your own room.
Mm-hmm. And
It's something-
sharing and bathroom.
Yeah, sharing something. Well, bathroom not.
Oh no,
applicable.
I can't share my bathroom with anybody.
Yeah, so it's different, right? So you guys are still in the growing up sharing stage, and then I'm in the geo stage where I'm looking at my parents' age and what that looks like. But I'm not an only child, but things change in families and relationships, so
I mean,
even
it's
if
crazy
you're not, it's still
because
different.
my grandmother had 10 kids. On on my dad's side, 10 kids. My mom's side, 10 kids.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm like,
God bless her.
no, imagine having 10 siblings.
Imagine having
I can't
10
imagine
pregnant-
having
one-
10 kids.
Like
Having 10
in a
children.
3-bedroom house,
10
one
like
bathroom.
what
Yeah.
your body does 10 times. No,
Die.
I cannot
you.
even imagine.
Yeah,
The
I can't
family
even imagine
tree, though.
one.
Mhm. Oh no, the family tree is actually pretty narrow because a lot of them didn't.
Then what?
A lot of them didn't.
Oh, damn. They got that low mortality rate or something like that.
It's a very narrow.
You want to
tree.
unpack that?
Yeah, you wanna-
I think there's some traumas we need to unpack here. I feel like we've got a whole couch situation over there.
No. It's
We have a
fine.
lot of things we could unpack today, guys.
Yeah.
No. Didn't you say you wanted to
We have
move
videos.
past me?
I feel like
The next segment
Yes.
you
I
want
feel
to
like
move
I'm the
on
only
to?
No,
child
we have plenty.
because both of my parents are older siblings. They both like. My mom has a younger sister and my dad has a younger brother. I feel like they just didn't want to do that to me.
Makes sense.
Interesting.
Okay, so we have plenty. Let's do this one first.
All right, surprise number 1.
Sunshine.
Food.
Oh,
I can get behind.
I mean, I can get behind.
Down in the sunshine.
That was like a Freddie meal.
She's gorgeous. Okay, look.
Yeah.
That looks good to eat, but eating that would annoy me because I hate having sauce on
So-
my hands.
It's
So
so
the
nice.
reason why I had put that in was because I think that's absolutely disgusting.
Yes.
And I
Yeah.
think
I
that-
agree.
Nah,
I
that's
agree.
perfect, man.
It looks good,
I'll
I
die,
guess,
bro.
like
What
on
is
video,
it?
but like eating
It's
that
a
and
chicken
having the
sandwich.
juice.
What's
All-
the juice?
It's gorgeous for
The
one
grease.
bite.
Buttermilk.
That's it.
That's the grease.
One bite.
It's kind of like
The
mailing.
deliciousness.
We went
Mm.
because Freddie
I'll
loves
kill
food.
me instantly, but I'll
Right?
do
We
it.
know Freddie's like this super foodie. We went to a
With his
restaurant
hot dog.
one day for lunch, and he got a hamburger.
Mm.
And we were with 2 of the producers, and there's actually a spot on it someplace, and it was called the drip. Sorry, the drip of his hand. And he takes a bite, and they put it in slow mo as the ketchup runs down in the grease his hand, and they slow moed it. We had this commercial playing like forever
That's
of
insane.
the drip from Freddie's hamburger. He would love that. Absolutely love that.
When Freddie gets you, got to play that again.
The drip. I love that.
I think Chick-fil-A, that reminded me of Chick-fil-A. I think that's like the #1 fast food
Oh, what are you doing?
sandwich.
Oh, I thought you
Right?
summoned
Is
him.
I think
Yeah,
of
that's what I
Chick-fil-A.
thought.
I literally
People
thought you
argue-
summoned him.
People argue and they say Popeyes is better, but they're completely wrong. They
Chick-fil-A.
Oh,
I hate
Popeyes,
Popeyes.
is the worst thing
I
ever.
hate it so much.
Popeyes gives me the worst.
It doesn't
headache.
get-
I have
Wait,
Cheetos. I have beef.
Spill the
Just-
beef.
Spill beef.
Oh, it's chicken and seafood, bro.
Hate it.
Like,
Wait. I'm hearing some kind of sacrilege here.
Oh, it's chicken and seafood.
Right.
Popeyes hate?
Whoa, yes, Popeyes. What do you mean it's not good?
despise. I went there once and
Where
never.
did you
I'm
go?
never coming back.
You guys
I
like
got-
Popeye? Wait, but it seems like we're room divided Popeyes.
Yes.
So just saying, we should do like a Popeyes Chick-fil-A taste-off.
Oh no, Chick-fil-A better.
It's not even a competition. Chick-fil-A is
Chick-fil-A is
delicious.
Chick-fil-A is better.
Chick-fil-A is better, and I hate Popeyes.
Oh,
Don't do
Popeyes
that.
is louder.
Don't do that.
Popeyes is
Sorry.
Speak on it.
Sorry.
Speak
Sorry.
on it.
Souder.
Chick-fil-A is better.
Southern.
I like them both.
Louisiana, Cajun, Southern.
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 We're gonna have to settle
Souder?
this.
Saturn.
Southern.
Spell it
Like
for me.
Island?
Spell it for me.
Saturn.
SOUTHER.
Okay, got it.
Southern.
You
Southern.
know, think,
Southern.
Texas, Louisiana.
Southern.
Got you.
Not
Texas is
Saturn.
not.
Southern.
So
Why is it so
Interesting.
dry?
the next one.
Okay, let's see.
It's so dry and greasy at the same
We
time.
have.
That's the good part
This
about
one would be
That's
good
the
next.
most awful part about it. What the heck?
What is that?
Like a kebab.
What is that? I think about
So
heartburn
that's
just looking
it's
at it. What kind
a
of meat?
what's the word?
We're on a black
Camera?
screen.
Not a shawarma.
Doner.
We're on a
because
black
shawarma
screen.
is
Gio, we're on a
com-
black screen.
Ah,
Thank you.
there we go.
The dramatic reveal.
It's a like gyro or something. I don't know.
Is it
Yeah,
gyro?
I just a euro.
Is
Yeah.
it
That's how you
Euro?
say it?
It's like food porn.
I put it. Well, that's technically the statement, yeah.
Isn't that technically considered food porn, both
Yeah.
of those pieces?
Kind of, yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Where it's
Like,
But-
it's like
which
when
just
they
shows
do
off the
those
growth.
cheese pulls.
Um,
It's like, yeah.
I love cheese pulls. Like,
Mozzarella
give me a nice
sticks are
mozzarella cheese stick
I love
pull.
mozzarella
Come on.
sticks.
Okay,
Wait,
that
hold
goes
on,
crazy.
hold
Then I
on.
have a-
If that's the
I feel
case,
like
you're gonna
we're
like this one.
why are we stigmatizing food? Like, why are we saying food?
Oh no.
I don't,
Look at
I don't
that.
want that.
You just ruined
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll eat it.
it. Ew.
That I
Wow.
don't want.
If
But-
Freddie were
like
here,
that.
I'm telling you, he would be loving all of this.
I'd die on the spot.
Oh,
I'd eat
did
it.
you summon him?
You summoned him now.
No,
Wait.
I've summoned
That is
somebody with a
Sophia.
bun. Sophia.
Dang, Sophia, hi.
Let's see, every time I say Freddie, we seem to summon somebody else at
Yeah.
the door. I guess I need to be clear on my manifestation. So
We gotta
Freddie
really
is-
focus. Freddie, Freddie, Freddie,
Three
Freddie.
times.
Man in the hat needs to be summoned next time.
Oh, but I did want to say about the whole cheese pull thing. I wish I had a video I could send you, but I don't remember. But do you guys like deep dish pizza?
Yeah.
I've never had it.
Deep dish.
It's not my
what?
favorite, but it's
Dish
like
pizza.
Chicago.
It's alright.
Absolutely not.
it's alright.
You've never had it? That's
The
good.
resident, no, I've had it. The resident Italian tells you it's not pizza. It's like a pie. It's a completely
It's like all
separate thing.
dough.
It's not good.
It's not good.
What
Like-
about stuffed crust?
Stuffed crust is
That's
great.
talk about a cheese pull in there.
Oh yeah.
Stuffed
Stuffed crust isn't
crust
bad,
is
great.
but that's not
I
my
love
first
cheese.
option. It's not my first option.
I love
It's
cheese in
not.
my bread.
So wait, are you like a Domino's or a Papa John's?
Domino's is cardboard.
If I had to choose crappy
Sacrilege,
pizza,
what?
I would choose Papa John's for sure.
Crappy.
I mean,
Like
Crappy?
good crappy pizza. Delicious crappy pizza.
Yes.
That makes sense?
Yes.
Like
Yes.
it's
nah,
it's
it is.
If you want good pizza,
If I want good pizza,
I
I'm gonna
will
go to
die
an
on the hill
actual
that Domino's
pizza
is good.
place or restaurant for pizza, but not Papa John's. If I want crappy good pizza, I'm gonna get Papa John's.
I'm gonna get Domino's.
Domino's is fire too.
Enjoy your
It's
cardboard.
cheaper than Papa John's, so
Enjoy
Then
your
what do you
cardboard.
want? Then what do you eat?
None of it.
Bro's
I'll
probably
just
like
go
a
after pizza.
Little Caesars
Okay,
fan
but
or
like-
something.
but sometimes
Little Caesar.
but like sometimes you're in the mood for that type of pizza.
Little Caesar.
Like give me a Domino's pizza.
You're hating on
Or
Domino's.
never
just
be in the
want
mood
the
for
taste.
that
Or I
pizza.
want a
Wow.
frozen
All right,
pizza.
now all of our sponsors of anyone that is in fast food industry is probably not. So anyway, we still love you. Second
I'll
Street
take
Bagels.
back everything I
Second
said,
Street
Domino's,
Bagels
I'm
in
sorry.
Delhi. You are the best.
Sponsor us,
Savia,
Payway.
so
They're
in.
great.
What's your-
Instead of going and getting Domino's or Little Caesars, you could get Pizza Rica.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Pizza Rica is better
Pizza
than
Rica.
all those
We can go to
flavors.
Savia. We can go to
Well, Savia
Payway.
doesn't do pizza.
They don't do any pizza.
They don't do
Not
any
even like
pizza.
a bruschetta, anything.
David, he doesn't do pizza.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not a big pizza
Pizza guy.
Well,
lover. He
that's
doesn't.
okay.
He doesn't like that.
All right. So Pizza Rica it is.
Yeah.
All right. What else we got?
Has anybody heard of that place? I think it's in Boca. It's called like it's a pizza place. It's called like Mr. O or like O1 or something like that.
I've seen it, I think.
It's so good.
Is it?
They have like these like star-shaped
I'm gonna look this
pizzas
up now.
where there's like in the pointy thing of the star it's like ricotta
Mr.
or something
O?
like that.
Like,
Oh.
are we talking about like the 0 OH O like?
I think it's the letter O.
Letter. It's like a Visa type.
Oh, like literally. Okay, got it.
I think we should contact them and do like a pizza something.
Yeah.
We should do like food taste
Yeah.
offs or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
All right, we got more?
Okay, so keeping on the theme
Of
of
food.
food and specifically Italian food.
Oh, wow. Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's go get some calzones.
Calzones are good.
It's amazing
So-
to me that how much you can
yeah.
actually enjoy food.
I know, right?
Right? There's so many things that don't fit in a plastic container but that you could actually eat.
Like the
Yeah,
like the
hot
amount
off
of
the press.
what?
Yeah, hot off the press. You can.
I thought just something else.
I thought you said something else too.
Like-
I heard breast.
I'm like, how long
That's what's like what?
And the room goes silent.
I don't know what I was gonna
Wow.
say.
All right, on that note, let's take a commercial break. More to come. We're going to invite you to our Aunt Media Futures Foundation fundraiser on Friday, May 2nd, which is next Friday already, Segundo de Mayo. So much more to come, and there he is. And he's been manifested.
Perfect timing.
Food porn
Freddie,
is
we
in
got
the
a spot
house.
right for you, right here.
How do you like food porn? Freddie, how do you like food porn?
We got lots of food porn for you.
Don't just start with that.
Yeah, you missed it all. We had an entire
You missed the
Yeah.
context.
You missed it.
First of all, I see everybody laughing, and then I see him crying.
Let's show him the chicken sandwich again. Freddie, take a look. Gio, show him the chicken sandwich.
Show them the what?
Show
The
us
sandwich?
The
The chicken, the first one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let me pull that one back up.
Give him the mic in case he has something to say.
Where is it?
He's pulling it up.
Oh my God.
He's probably got to find it, restart
Admission
it,
that you're
fade it
a corn
over.
chicken. You and cavemen sitting next to each other.
Here we
I never
go.
lived this
All
down.
right.
Check this out, Freddie.
Sunshine.
He's like, damn.
Wow.
He's
Wow.
like, whoo.
We got a wow, the pants adjustment, and the stand up all on that.
Right?
Is
He's
that
like, I need
good?
to take a moment. He needs to take a moment to breathe
was
after
that?
that
Was that
one.
Very squishy.
Is that good for you?
I gotta get caught.
All right, we're going to take a commercial break. More to come. We'll be right back.
This is News in 60 with Alan Edwards.
Russian forces launched a significant missile attack targeting Kyiv Wednesday night, marking one of the deadliest strikes on the Ukrainian capital in recent months.
President Volodymyr Zelensky, who is currently traveling abroad, indicated he would cut his trip short.
Israeli air and ground operations are continuing across Gaza with recent
Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella.
Pizza Rica, tasty Richard Pizza at 2001 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard or contact 561-826-8663.
Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella.
Love the Brooklyn Cafe? Don't miss out on some of the latest merch we have available. Need a new shirt? The Brooklyn Cafe has you covered. We have a variety of shirts in all sizes, ranging from the classic cafe shirt to the highly coveted colorful hot dog shirt. Need something for cold weather? Why not grab one of our cafe hoodies? Or you can snuggle up with one of our soft silk touch fabric blankets. The Brooklyn Cafe has everything you need, from clothing about the show to our signature coffee blends and mugs. Get it while supplies last.
Ding ding, here we are at the favorite chocolate store.
Sure's Chocolate. If you could have smell-o-vision in this space, oh my gosh. Tell us about Sure's Chocolate.
Well, we hand make almost everything in chocolate. We do it all in the back room here. We have a workshop back there. We just love what we do.
Everything's here from Easter bunnies to truffles to mints to, I see this toffee pretzel crunch.
It's probably our best seller. Everybody loves, when they come in, some people are a little grumpy when they walk in, but when they leave, they're happy. Everybody.
That's the way chocolate works.
Nobody ever leaves unhappy. We're open Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
If you can spell chocolate, you come here, they got it. It's everything.
Family business. It's me, my sister, and her soon-to-be husband. We've been here for about 5 years doing our thing in this beautiful little spot right in the heart of downtown Boca. We really are like that authentic New York, New Jersey, Northeast thing that you want to have when you're in South Florida. Our bagels are made from scratch every single day. They're top-notch, best you can get around here. And then lunch, chicken Caesar wrap, or like we have a beautiful avocado supreme salad. That's really, really great. And of course, all our sweets are incredible too. You know, something savory, salty, and a little something sweet after. And we will do our best to provide the best service, best food, best everything. And if there's anything you need, we'll do it.
At Revive Air, we're revolutionizing indoor air quality with Air Shield technology. Our commitment is clear, delivering advanced air disinfection solutions for healthier, safer environments across all indoor spaces. Air Shield utilizes patented confined plasma field technology to neutralize viruses, bacteria, mold spores, allergens, and more, ensuring cleaner, safer air for everyone. Breathe safe with Revive Air. Visit airshield.com or call 608-807-8677 to learn more. That's 608-807-8677 to learn more. Revive Air, redefining clean air. Because you are what you breathe.
And here we are at Dope Vegan.
Can you imagine?
West Palm Beach.
Only in Florida can you spend the week before Christmas outside listening to Christmas music and getting ready for a holiday lunch at Dope Vegan. Amazing.
It's unbelievable.
What a cool place, right?
What I like is we're going to have a snowball fight.
You might have like a grass fight. I'm looking at the menu and to see that everything is vegan. The Dope Burger has vegan cheese, burger, vegan bacon even. Yes. And then you're like, what is vegan bacon? No bacon, everything's tofu, sweet potato fries. The owner is incredible. They were one of the kind sponsors of the Amp Media Futures Foundation fundraiser that we had in the studio. So we thought, let's check it out. So check out all of this delicious food that's coming your way. Stop on by. It's at 175 North Military Trail in West Palm Beach. So it's right off of Southern and Military, right on the corner. You cannot miss it when you get off of the street. So come on by anytime you're in the area. Tell them the Brooklyn Cafe Show and Amp Media sent you. Let us know what you think.
And don't be late.
Home isn't just a place. It's where we grow, where we feel safe, and where we belong. At Amp Media Futures Foundation, students step into a second home, one that fuels their dreams. Here, students find their voice, their purpose, and a future filled with possibilities. But we can't do it alone. Join us May 2nd, 2024 from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. at our second fundraising event and help us continue creating opportunities for the next generation. Your support makes this home possible. For more information, donations, or to RSVP, visit Eventbrite. Together, we are building futures. Together, we are home.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Welcome to the morning show with Dawn and Freddie S., the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
All right, Freddie, question on the table. Ever steal anything or be an accessory to?
Yes, I have.
What'd you steal?
I saw Freddie's mugshot.
Why am I not surprised?
Take it easy there. I didn't get caught. Actually, I did get caught.
I didn't get caught.
You guys remember Sears?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so there was
Sears
a
was around.
piece of metal. It was called a punch hole. And I was a kid, and I saw this thing, and I said, boy, I would like to have that. but we couldn't have that because we didn't
Bring a
have
chair,
any
G.
money. And I ended up taking it, and they caught me.
Punch hole?
And they took me to a room, and they had all these pictures on the wall, these criminals. I'm like, oh, God. So he said, are your parents in the store? I said, yes. He says, okay, we're going to go get them because you're being charged with a crime. Now, I must have been 8,
No.
So the guy walked out the door. So when he walked out the door, I walked out the door and went out the door and I left. And I was outside. My parents were looking for me. And they said, where the hell you been? I said, I ain't never going in this store again.
Wow.
I said, but they took the little tool. So that was the only time I ever took anything. And I didn't steal anything after that.
That's
Ever.
good.
Did I?
Good for you. Sure.
Because you got caught.
Now we know the real reason you don't.
Because
like
I got
shopping.
caught.
All right, so Sophia. Ever?
Yes.
I've stolen an Alani from Target, but it was self checkout, and I was buying like 4, to have an energy drink, and
They made it too easy with self checkout.
and I just
Their own fault.
I scanned like 2 of them, and then took the other 2.
It's not that even when I'm not stealing, sometimes it catches me. I didn't do anything, but
It, thinks
self
you're
checkout is
stealing.
it thinks you didn't scan it, and so it calls up the assistant or whatever.
Here's 2 perspectives. You think self-checkout made it easier, and you
Yeah.
think self-checkout made it harder.
I don't know. I never tried.
I mean, it was easy. Just I think before they had in the cameras pointed straight at you, it was just oh yeah, I have 2 drinks, or I love Pocky, so I'd buy boxes of Pocky. I just scan 3, and I just dump the other one, then just leave.
It's
Walk
crazy.
home. Yeah.
When we were at Costco the other day, there was someone parking sitting right on the counter. And Freddie went into this whole reasoning told the woman that why she shouldn't keep the key in the counter. You had told her everything from what would happen to what could happen to if she didn't take the key, everything. And she went, all of that just because I left my key on the counter? And
I could have
She
stole
probably
her,
thought you were plotting.
I could have stole her car,
Totally.
right? So you take the key fob, you walk the parking lot, you get the alarm or the trunk to open. Now you have a car, and then you can run her license plate, and you can get her address at home. Now I have her car keys.
How do you run her license plate?
You run the DMV. Right? What do you mean how? I mean, you're
You
supposed
know
to be
people
a
in the
computer
DMV.
person. And then she tells me that she has the fob to her garage.
inside her car.
So now I'm in the house, taking everything. She told me that.
Damn. Now I know what to do. Thank
She
you.
told me. So I said to her, "Don't ever leave your keys on the counter." But I've seen when I was in New York, I seen guys do this: take the car, get the house, take the dog, take the furniture. You come home, everything is empty because you left your keys in your counter.
I can't even imagine.
I mean, that's a chain of events, certainly.
Right? It's a whole chain.
So
What I'm hearing is it's a good thing I take the bus. I don't have car keys. and
You
get
ain't never
from
got
my
pickpocket? Anybody ever got pickpocket? No. On the bus? Easiest place
They
to do
stole,
it.
I had my whole purse stolen from Home Depot.
Oh, Home Depot.
I feel sometimes
My
I feel
entire
like
purse.
Wait, you guys have never been like going around and like never had somebody like reach into your pocket?
No, they took my whole purse. They took the entire bag.
Well, no, because half the
The
time
bag?
women's pants don't have
They don't
pockets.
have
Oh, well, that's fair.
And
This is, I guess this is more for you guys.
Yeah.
Women make the best pickpocketers. Ask Sophia.
Never pickpocketed, no.
You never got caught.
I've never pickpocketed.
Have you ever tried?
No. I would miserably fail.
You think
so? Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. I don't got a sleight of hand.
Sometimes
I just be like.
Oh, how do you know about that?
Can you stop really quickly?
if I got pickpocketed, I would just assume I lost it. Like, because no, but sometimes they like pickpocketers like
No.
cut your bag
When, as
on the
somebody
bottom.
who has gone through somebody reaching in your pocket, you know damn well somebody's reaching in your pocket.
Have you been pickpocketed?
Yes, yes. and
You ever
the
caught the
best-
guy?
It was a guy. It was a guy.
Did you
who-
catch him?
and I caught him, and he was surprisingly shorter than me. And I felt somebody reaching in my pocket, and I turned around like this, and I elbowed him right in the bridge of the nose, because it was on the bus to go to work one day.
Yes, the bus is the #1 place you get pickpocketed.
The bus is just a crazy place.
That in like any European country.
Yesterday, like this is recent. I was on the bus, and there was an old lady behind me eating a burrito, which I
Love
didn't
that for
know
her.
until this interaction happened. I got tapped on the shoulder. I turned around, this old lady with half a burrito, and she asks, "Are you hungry?" And I said, "No, thank you."
She was offering her burrito.
I think that's what was happening.
And then she pickpocketed.
No.
She was
gonna give you the burrito and pickpocket you at the same time while she was feeding you the burrito.
I was like, that's
nice.
such a crazy. Like, yeah, but.
She was trying to share her food with you.
Yeah.
She's trying
it's
to,
nice.
reduce food waste.
I want to know. I want to know.
End world
I want to
hunger.
know what she thought.
Don't you just wonder about people's mindset?
Yeah, like.
Why didn't you sit with her and talk to her? She offered you a meal.
Because she immediately left.
Oh, that's why she didn't
She
want to
actually
go to
only went on the bus to offer him that burrito.
Yeah.
She didn't even need to
She
go on the
sees
bus.
him all the time, and she's like, he's probably.
Now, do you guys
She's
take
a
mass?
spirit.
You ever take like mass transportation and you see different people on the train? Like I can imagine cavemen, right? You see some chick across the way, or you see. I mean, I can imagine you staring it down, and saying, "Okay, what's this guy wearing?" You never do that. You never look at.
Yeah.
Like
people watch.
Like
Like
yeah,
observe?
like when you,
Yeah,
you
just look at
like I go to a restaurant,
You
right?
go to the mall and it's just like.
Oh, I love
I went
people
I went
watching.
to the mall, I went to the restaurant, and these two guys walked in with raincoats. Now that, I'm sorry, I guess my training in New York, that to me becomes an issue.
Yeah.
Because here we are in Florida and you're wearing a raincoat.
Tony Soprano ball cap inside.
So no, what I did was I got up and I walked them to their table and I watched them. I took my camera, I took my phone and took a picture. Because I want to know why in the world is these two guys, and they were big guys, wearing a raincoat. Now you know what you could put under a raincoat.
Yeah.
Shotgun, big weapon, right? So I'm looking and I'm looking. So I asked the waitress, you know those two guys in the corner? Oh yeah, that's Ralphie, Beefy, whatever. They come here all the time and they sell sportswear. They were
Out
at
of the raincoat?
and I said, why are they wearing raincoats?
Think
They
they're
were probably
flashers?
shooting a commercial.
Because they flash you.
Flash.
They're shooting a commercial.
But
for
you never
sportswear?
notice anybody come in and they dress a little weird,
Yes.
Yes.
and you never question it.
No,
I
I
always
do.
I keep a
G-Man
mental.
You question it?
I keep a mental
I
of it,
yeah, I
but
keep a
then
mental
I'm just like, people dress however they want to dress. I'm not gonna immediately be like, stare at them. Now I'm just like, okay. I just clock them in my head and then I go about my day. And if I keep seeing them around, kind of like they're following me or like I start noticing weird behavior, I'm like, okay, let me just avoid this person, get what I need, and then leave.
Yeah. That's it.
The
Yeah.
diversity of people that always intrigues me. Right?
What the
'Cause
hell
you
does that
think-
mean?
'cause you look at people like people eating a sandwich on the bus and offering you a sandwich, or someone wearing raincoats on the subway and it's not raining, and you think like, what goes through their mindset when they leave their house every day that is what they're going to do? And then I think they're probably looking at me thinking
Yeah.
the same thing.
Yeah.
Every time I go to the mall, I mean, you just we're waiting for someone, and you just see like the most.
I mean, that's
Everyone's got their own agendas in life.
Yeah,
There's
that's how
like
I got.
a whole backstory. Like there may be a whole backstory behind why like maybe they're not dressing this way all the time.
Yeah,
it's
like
just
they're
today
human
when you're
beings.
seeing them.
Oh, for
And like
sure.
it just
It would be like
something
Michael
crazy.
walking around as a pirate on a bus. Imagine Michael on the bus dressed in his
I would see
Renaissance
that and be
outfit,
like, what the-
and people would be like,
what the hell?
Why? Why is this man dressed in a Renaissance costume?
I wonder why he dresses that way here. Why is he
does
wearing
that
it
anyway?
here? I say to Dawn, I say, don't bother Michael. He's dressed that way. There's got to be a reason. Just leave him alone.
You got more videos?
Oh, I think Althea had a
Yeah,
question
I
to ask
have-
everyone.
You got a
too.
question? Sorry.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna. Well, it was mainly more in line with yesterday's what we were talking about. I was in the ladies' bathroom and then I realized I was like, do you guys think women's bathrooms and men's which one's cleaner?
Oh god.
Women's.
That's why we're going to the women's bathroom.
Oh, I've had the worst
Actually-
experiences in women's restrooms.
Yes.
No,
Exactly.
Exactly. They're
disgustingly
disgusting.
a lot-
filthy.
They're disgusting.
Hold it, hold it.
I have a lot of
Giovanni is
Everyone's
about
to
to
the
tell
men's.
us about his
I've
women's
been
bathroom
inside men's
experience.
Because I've had to clean both at a certain point in time in my life.
I've had a lot of friends that have, and also from my own personal experience of working like in retail and going about and dealing with people, the women's bathroom almost always is more disgusting.
Mhm.
Almost always. And I cannot explain the reason why,
That's
because
my
I am
next
not a girl.
question.
Because they don't sit.
I know, no.
Wait, yeah, no.
They
I
don't
once-
use the toilet correctly.
I once had to clean a women's restroom at an old job I worked at. And I walked in, guess what I saw?
Big poopy.
I saw a used feminine product stuck to the wall.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it was
Is that a
awesome.
thing?
Yeah,
It was
You
awesome.
guys do that?
disgusting
And
is
it
because
looked like it
Ew.
looked like a crime scene.
some of them don't even flush the
Oh.
toilet. I'm like, how do you?
Yeah,
not
why is it
flush?
women
I'll never
don't
unsee
flush?
that.
Women don't sit. And I'm going to tell you something. The difference between A and B, a straight line, does not happen. I had a lady, she was a host at the radio station.
True.
It looked like it looked like the flood came. And I said, honey, why is there an inch of water on the floor? And I had to clean it. Well, I sent Linda to clean it, but I had to take care of it. She says, oh, I'm sorry, I don't sit. What?
Then get better aim.
What? I mean,
Learn
do you
to
guys
hover better.
Hover better. Do better.
But why is there no aim? Why do you have to aim? What the hell?
Because
man?
we don't have anything to aim.
What do you mean there's nothing to aim?
You don't have.
You gotta sit.
Go to the left, go to the right, honey. Just make sure you hit the toilet.
I'm sorry.
Are you gonna hit the toilet? Oh, let me go across the room and see if I can bounce it off the floor.
Like, maneuver. We can't like move it around.
Yes, you can.
No, you cannot.
Or sit on the toilet.
No, we can't.
Look.
You know, the ones that are laughing the hardest are the ones that missed it again.
I don't do the hover technique. I make sure to get toilet paper and I.
Did you miss it again?
If you can't.
Hold on. She's gonna tell us a story. Yes, you missed it again.
She's on story. No.
Oops, missed it again. And then they complain about somebody's got to clean the bathroom. It's your turn today.
No, my favorite thing to do is just go halfway across the bathroom. Just Lakers in 5, shoot across. You gotta make it into the toilet.
First of all, you're too short to play basketball. Thank you for playing.
Right.
Wow. Dawn, I'm gonna tell you this show.
If you want to use the bathroom, simply just get the toilet paper, put it on the seat, and then sit on that.
Is that what the problem is? You don't want your butt hitting that seat?
Yes,
because
it's disgusting. You don't know what's on that.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Especially because people will miss or spray.
Right, so you
don't know
clean
what
it?
they're don't
carrying.
clean it up and then it'll sit
So you
there and
wipe it
stay.
down.
Clean it first.
No.
When you go to the gym, don't you wipe the equipment?
Yes.
Okay, same difference.
What?
Wipe it down, sit down.
Wait, I have a.
Before I sit down.
Yeah, wipe it down, then sit down.
No, because it's still not clean.
What?
It's still not clean. What I have to if I'm gonna
What
wipe
do you mean
it,
still not clean?
I have to get the toilet paper. I have to then wet it in the sink. Come back and wipe
clean
it.
it.
Just no.
Yeah.
I will make the. I will just wrap
Wipe
it.
it dry.
You go when you walk into the bathroom.
Women are at higher risk for like
What?
Diseases. and, like,
What are you gonna
things,
catch an
like-
STD or something?
Yes.
Okay, so
No,
this,
you're not.
this actually goes into my question.
You
No,
can't
like
catch an
bacteria.
infection.
You're not wiping
I don't wanna
yourself
get
on
an
the
infection.
toilet seat, ladies. You're going to take some paper towel.
All I'm saying
go
is
and-
that none of the men in here will ever understand what it's like to go to the restroom as a woman. So let us do what we want to do to go to the restroom. And
we
that's
go
it.
to the bathroom. We sit too, honey.
Okay,
Men
so
sit.
Okay.
Men have to use
For
it.
the
You have to
guys,
sit 50%
for the
of
guys,
time.
I have to ask: do you wash your hands before you use the bath, like before you pee?
No. After.
Well, after, of course, but before I'm
What?
saying.
I gotta
specifically
sterilize
before.
my hands to touch myself?
No, I'm saying.
Do you?
You get down there before you get in? Like, what are you talking about?
No.
What are you gonna?
Why is it
surgery?
automatically? Oh, because I touched, my peeing orifice, I have to wash my hands. Why is it not?
I would hope so. I would hope so.
No, yes,
Peen
of course.
additives.
But why is that the standard to wash your hands? Why is it not? You have to wash your hands before touching your peeing
So you want
orifices
prep?
because you're touching all of this
He wants to
weird
scrub
stuff
in.
to then touch it.
Well, that makes sense for women too, though, because when you're
Coming from a guy who pees across the room. First of all,
He said, let's book an OR to go to the
You're doing
bathroom.
trick shots in
If
the
I gotta
bathroom,
rush
so
to the bathroom, I don't
I guess that's okay, normal.
now let me ask you: when a guy comes out of the bathroom, right, and he just came out of the bathroom, and he wants to shake your hand, like you meet somebody.
Yeah.
Hand better be
Do you
wet.
shake his hand?
If his hand's
His hands
wet,
better
sure.
be wet.
Yeah.
But if his hand is
No.
wet, it doesn't mean he washed them.
Hello.
I
I think a
can't
wet
imagine
hand would
the
still
situation where
put me
it's not
off.
because you washed.
I would be okay with dry hands, dry clean hands.
I don't know. Maybe I was gonna say slightly damp hands, but
Slightly damp.
It's disgusting when you're using
How
a
about
public
this?
bathroom
I'll
and you
just-
notice somebody
I'll
walk
just
out
go like
without
this.
washing their hands.
It was so
I'm so judgy.
so funny. Sarah did that the other day. Did she tell you?
She washed her
Michael
hands.
came out of the bathroom without washing his hands. Sarah was like, "Get back in there and wash your hands."
Valid.
You know,
Valid.
it is.
Totally.
That's valid.
It's an office
Wash your hands
rule.
after you use
after you use the bath, once you enter the bathroom to come out, you got to wash your hands. I don't care if you went, didn't go, missed.
Oh yeah,
I don't
definitely.
care.
No.
Even if I just went in there
Don't
to
make
find
me
a
have to
friend,
chase
what
you
the hell
because
are
I'll
you
do it
doing?
in front of everybody.
And I touch the door handle. I'm just like, okay.
Oh, don't
and
get
then
me started.
I get
when
the
I have to
towels,
touch
and then
the
I
door
have
handle
to.
after.
Yes,
no, I
I'm
always
washing
make
your
sure to
hands.
get the paper towel.
You use a paper towel.
Okay.
Put it in the trash.
That's why.
Here's
That's
a
why
better
the
one.
trash
This
has
one's
to be
more
close to the
relatable.
door.
This one's more relatable. Do you guys close the toilet lid when you flush?
You're supposed to.
There's no
You're
lid.
supposed to. That's what I do.
To.
If there is a lid, then yes,
Yeah.
you close it.
There's a lid.
No, I got a
If
better.
it's just a seat.
I got
then
a.
that's just
I got a
Yeah.
better question because we have to end the show. But I got a better question. What do you do with that little funny stick when you're in a public place?
What
You don't
stick?
flush it down the toilet, do you?
What's stick?
What's stick?
You
know,
mean
when
the
you have your
the pad,
monthly thing?
The
Not the pad.
Not
That's
the-
another
not the
thing. Let's
pad.
talk the
Tampon?
pad.
The-
Okay. No, let's talk about
Oh,
a
the
pad.
thing that's the tampons in.
tampons.
You throw it away.
No, both of them.
The
Suppose
tampon
that
has
you
to go
need
down
to.
the toilet.
No, you can't do that.
No.
You can take it out of you and then throw it in the garbage can. They're
No.
flushable.
No, you
have
can't.
No, they're not.
They're not flushable.
Now
they're
pads
not.
are not, but tampons are.
No, they're
No, they're
not.
not.
No.
We have found
Do
that
you
Dawn has
know-
clogged 20
Do you
toilets.
know?
You take it out and put it in a bag.
You have to
Yeah.
take it out
A long
and you
time.
have to wrap
You have
it.
to wrap
and then you put
it.
it in the feminine hygiene. That you know that silver thing that has
Oh,
the
that's
lid.
awful.
And then
Yeah.
you're supposed to take it out of that and then
Ew.
throw it away.
Let me tell you something. Okay, the one stuck cleaning that toilet when it jams is me. And they told me.
Don't worry, we don't have that. I don't
Yo,
know.
no. Excuse me. Somebody.
You're good.
Somebody clogged it, and I thought it was a guy. The guy says, "No, I didn't do that. It gets clogged because those tampons turn into a watermelon when they go down the
Yeah,
pipe."
they
Yeah.
absorb.
There's made to
So
expand.
please do not.
They're not degradable. They don't disintegrate.
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah.
So
Well,
please
they have
do
to
not
come
put
up with a
that.
way to make it
That's what they say.
disintegratable.
Do not flush feminine hygiene products.
Yeah.
We had that problem before.
Oh
so
God!
funny.
Now I am
Wow.
sick to my stomach.
Wow. What
It
a
is gross though when
conversation,
people
guys.
just leave the
'Cause I had
pads
to work
just
on
like-
that. It was all over me. Oh my.
Yeah, thank God you guys told me about that. I'm always flushing
Yes,
my
make sure your
tampons.
feminine products.
Come on, Gio. Do
Take
better.
your feminine products and throw them in the garbage, Gio.
You have to, and people don't wrap them either, though.
It's
They'll
crazy.
just
No.
throw it.
You gotta wrap
You
it.
have to
gotta
wrap
wrap
it.
them.
If you
It's
don't
like,
wrap
wrap
it, I
it.
swear to God, there's gonna be
I
an
would use a
extra.
whole-
You're telling me
Yeah,
they
wrap
don't
it.
wrap it, then they flush it? They're
No, they
flushing
throw
it
it in the-
unwrapped?
They
What are we
throw it in the
talking about?
garbage
No,
can.
you throw it
You
away.
have to wrap
You have
it
to
and
wrap
then
it
throw
first,
it
so
away.
no one's seeing it.
No, they threw it in the garbage can and it wasn't wrapped.
But that's just
Yeah,
unhygienic.
Oh.
That's just
And then the
gross.
bag rips and they all
No,
fall
I
on your
threw
foot.
I took the
Those are
bag
like
and ran to the garbage
Ops,
can.
walking ops.
Are you getting this?
I think we're gonna wrap up the show. No
Yeah.
pun intended.
Who's gonna be in charge of that?
Oh, I do
child?
have one more.
You're gonna be in
Can I
charge
just
of
one
it?
more-
Her.
No. I do have one more thing. I have a pet peeve where the stalls in bathrooms, why do they have such a wide gap? Why can't I see somebody
Yeah.
staring? It's like
Why are you
We talked
looking?
about this at a certain
because I can
too.
feel them. Because I can feel somebody staring at me when I'm
That's
in
to
there.
pass the cigarette, honey.
It's the hinge.
I'm just like this.
Yeah,
Someone
covering
does-
my face.
You got the
when I go
door,
to the
please?
bathroom.
That's to pass the cigarette. You know
I
how
hope
they.
it's not the Amazon
You ever seen how
driver.
people
Yeah.
light up the bathroom? They take the matches and they turn them on. You ever seen that?
No.
No.
People use matches to take away the smell. Try it. It works. The sulfur
like
in
charcoal.
the match. It's like a sulfur in the match.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
That's crazy.
You didn't know that?
No.
You guys didn't know that?
No.
You knew that?
What?
So
Matches for the
Yes.
smell?
to get off the potty talk, I have one more food video and then we can end.
Okay.
Not the food video.
Oh, that does look good.
Yeah. For sure. What's that?
Chloe.
What is that?
Pizza.
It's a pizza with olives. It's like a margarita pizza but with olives.
Ew.
Yeah. I thought it was gross with the olives on it, but it looks good otherwise. Like
I
there's
don't like-
one with just basil on there, but there's
I don't
some
like
with
olives.
olives. Not a huge
Olives
olive
no
guy.
good.
I don't like olives.
Olive
either.
not good.
right,
Olive
we're
That's a
ready.
lot more appetizing than bathroom talk, though.
Yeah.
That's debatable.
All right, let's wrap this up.
Debatable.
Happy Friday morning, everyone. Have a great morning. Stay safe. We'll see you midday. We're hitting the road.
See you
then.
Segundo de Mayo.
Adios.
Thank you for listening to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. My mug is empty, and you know what that means.
I think it means it's time for a coffee refill.
As we prepare for other shows here at the Amp Media Production Studios.
Tune in for more fun and laughs at 12 o'clock for our afternoon show.
And remember to like, follow, and subscribe on our page.
Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe and be kind to each other.
And don't be late.